What's good, everybody? Man, 2025, and we got some new Rakim. Yo, this is Lazarus and Rakim, not to be defined, produced by them joints official music video. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you won't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. I've been hearing people talk about this verse. And I'm just like, yo, I need to check it out, man. The God MC Rakim. I haven't heard of Lazarus. So this should be dope. Let's check it out.
That nigga talking shit. He was talking shit quiet now since y'all came in the room. What's that now?
Yeah. God rock. Lazarus, what up?
What up, bro?
Straight out the vaults. Check it out.
Yeah.
Still one of the illest you might hear. Gangsters love me, cause my story's true like theirs. Keep it gully, jeans, tees, and new Nike Airs. People on the block holler, that's my dude right there. Black Jesus, Mike Fiend, a Mike Genius, I'm a lion. Plus I got a pack of hyenas. It's a jungle in the jungle, with trouble getting trouble. Murderers getting murdered and hustlers getting hustled. If you know how to grind, you know how to shine. Some use the life of crime, then they get out of line. The price is right, they put it all in jeopardy. So I'ma write the recipe to longevity. It's mental, don't get caught in the game. The bras, the bling, and don't let fortune and fame tempt you. It's
Woo! It's dope because Rakim, I know there's probably a bunch of stuff as far as behind the scene and that he's been doing. But him at what he's experienced, letting you know the game, because it's just all like it hasn't changed. It has not changed. Even just me personally, going through the stuff that I've gone through, pursuing music, it's so easy in the social media age. We think that they didn't have this as far as back then. Like I said, the women, the fame, different things like that. That's still today in social media. And it's very easy to look at everybody, everything, look at the numbers. I was just looking at this video and they was talking about like the Spotify numbers as far as within my city. Yeah, who has the highest as far as with that? And I'm just looking at like those numbers mean there's on the aesthetic aspect, okay, cool. That's great. You know what I mean? But when you look at the nuts and bolts of that and how in a lot of ways those numbers don't create community, they don't create the longevity. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that from someone who's who went about it in a particular type of way to where when I look at now, I'm just all like, man, I really didn't do enough to, I guess, sustain the things that I did. And when he's all like giving you the recipe to longevity, this is someone who pop up, drop something, and still be able to have a message behind it, and it's dope. It's dope. It is so dope.
use caution, the brains don't get caught in the rain, and never let the game pimp you.
I
Got rhythm in my soul and heart. I spit flows that'll rip my foes apart. Gotta be the light shining on the road that's dark, and then we demonstrate it to you with this chosen art. Ain't no stopping in my prime when I'm plotting with the rhyme. You can't put me in no box, I am not to be defined. Put the law into my hands, charge you with a crime. You see, verbally, I can move a mountain with my mind. I make a predator retreat, get a president impeached. Surrounded by rappers who got impediment of speech. Can level to my peak, even if you raise your eyes to the rays in the sky, you never ever get a peek. I'm embedded with mystique, molded and cold and gritty. From that ice cream truck Pops drove in the Motor City. Since Wayne County let Big Bro home from a biddy. Motive is focused steady, flow like I poke machetes. Before
All right, Lazarus. Like I said, I haven't heard of Lazarus before, so if you're a fan of Lazarus, definitely put me on game on some stuff that I should check out. But yeah, okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I was actually surprised.
The rose of many execs, they got a problem with the fact I went to college with the presidential scholarship. Kept me to be an apologist, but I'm a rockimologist. Pocket nines, rhymingologist, so I acknowledged it. Now I got my pride with it, only to feed the flames. Can't mold me to be contained to those who the people claim, who are solely for the fame, then they solely for the fame. From the head to the soul of the feet he came. Damn, I'm opium for the pain. I sling it, you crave. Got the heart of a Punjabi. You thinking you brave? You could be a billionaire, a king or a slave, but it don't matter, cause none of that you gon' bring to the grave. I got rhythm in my soul and heart. I spit flows that'll rip my foes apart. Gotta be the light shining on the road that's dark, and then we demonstrate it to you with this chosen art. Ain't no stopping in my prime when I'm plotting with the rhyme. You can't put me in no box, I am not to be defined. Put the law into my hands, charge you with a crime. You see, verbally, I can move a mountain with my mind.
Yeah. This is dope. Before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Yeah. These are not singles. These are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase, all of that in the link in the description. And just, check it out, because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So anyways, yeah. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. What's really dope about this song, there's multiple layers. You have kind of like the old school and the new school with, I mean, as far as even with the production, but as far as Rakim and the Lazarus, old school, new school. But then you also have, as far as the black and brown aspect of things, and that aspect of hip hop, and a lot of times, there can be that friction. We heard, as far as with, I think what Fat Joe was saying, as far as hip hop, that there's that whole virality as far as with that. And, seeing something like this and then meshing together so well, it's just all like, yeah, this is what hip hop is, and I think that even in regards of hip hop, it can't be defined, you know what I mean? But it is culture, it is us, it is multifaceted, multi-layered, complex, fun, fresh, there's a lot of dopeness, the ancestral feeling, whether it be the drums, the melody, just the soul, the vocals, everything like that. It's just dope. It's just dope, man. It gets me inspired. It gets me hyped up, man. But what do y'all think? It's dope. It's dope, man. But it's Mr. Composition, the EMCEE. That writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on, so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.